It's a jolt! And it's another jolt! And it's a hot shock for some reason! And that can only mean one thing!
It be yet another foam dagger hot shock mod. There go me head again.
Hold on, and
Okay, let's talk about Just a Jolt, a man who has single-handedly created a brand out of not owning a tripod and prancing around like a 5-year-old at a birthday party sponsored by Blue Smarties. The whichever blast, the Hot Shock. It's the Hot Shock. I knew that. I've got enough of them here. Now, when people ask me why I got into Nerf, it's always a two-part answer. It's firstly because I absolutely love tinkering with things and building things and stuff like airsoft and paintball. You don't have that same range of opportunity to do that, especially with the community that we've got within Nerf. And secondly, it's because it's a bit silly, it's a bit fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I've just said there's darts everywhere and yet I can't find one within arm's reach. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Dart. For me, Just a Jolt really exemplifies that kind of personality of somebody who has found a sport, a game that they can get into, whilst they can still inject their own personality into that. Because, you know, these are ultimately kids' toys that we are then turning into something which we can take to sort of a next level sport. And I think you've got to bear that in mind when you're nerfing, is that ultimately, you know, we're all big kids playing with toys. It's just as you get bigger, you can do more with the toys. Now, much like the Edge Shock, which those of you who haven't seen the Edge Shock video, Edge Shock, go watch it. It'll kind of explain what's going on here. And also his reaction video to this is still one of the high points of my kind of Nerf YouTubing, because I had not expected him to issue a reaction video to my video. It's the first time that's ever happened to me. Again, much like with the Edge Shock, Just a Jolt had no idea at all when I asked him if he would do an intro to this video, what the plan was. And in fact, he did 3 just to give me options. And, you know, I think that really comes across with him. He's a lovely guy. He's in it for the fun. And, you know, he's more than happy to take everybody else along with him in that, which I think is, it's great. It's brilliant. So to talk about the Tang Shock then, anyone who watches Jolt's channel, and I really encourage you to do so and to go over there and subscribe if you're into nerfing. He tends to steal his kids' toys and turn them into characters for his channel. And that was one of the things I really wanted to pick up on with this build. But of course, there's more than one character. So, in the vein of utter silliness, I made blasters for several of his characters and kind of pretty much glued them together. 3. The Hot Shock is essentially a big jolt in itself as well. So on this side we've got the jolt dedicated to Mr. T-Rex with the dinosaur scales there. On this side we've got the pirate stripes for the fairy god pirate mother. And then, of course, naturally in the middle, which I don't know if this will come out on the camera, but with there's a sort of a two-tone brown to orange fade. It's not just painted orange, I promise you. There is a brown to orange fade here. The portion for Tactical Tang, the original character from Just a Jolt's channel. Now, in addition to that, of course, it wouldn't be a Just a Jolt build without some gaffer tape. There are darts literally all over the place from a build I've been testing. That's one for the bloopers. And so I wanted to do something with the gaffer tape that was a little bit more me. So what I've done is I have wrapped a few details on here with orange gaffer tape. Because, and yeah, on the whole, I am actually quite pleased with this. It's about as silly as it gets, really, and I hope that Jolt, Tactical Tang, Mr. T-Rex, and Fairy God Pirate Mother all really like it too. So, you know, thank you, Just a Jolt, for making this space and this hobby and this community even more crazy and fun and enjoyable and inclusive and generous. This one's for you.